Hey, what's going on, everyone? Appreciate y'all coming here and checking out this Fallout 76 video. In this one, I'm going to be showing y'all a camp that took me way too much time to create. I have continued to update this camp for a very, very long time. This is the final version of it. It's time to move on from this place and try to create something different. I'm not going to delete this place, don't get me wrong, but I'm no longer going to update it and, show you what it looks like. The reason why I like making camps at this location so much is because of the cat named Murgle that spawns here. It's like you have your very own pet if you make a camp around this location. I know you can, technically tame creatures and have them come to your camp, but it's just not the same because, once your tame creature dies, you're going to have to go and tame another creature to have it go back to your camp. If Murgle dies here, you just hop servers and bada bing bada boom, you got your pet back. I actually named this camp Murgle Scraptown. I know, how creative, right? But yeah, I guess to start this off, I'll go ahead and show you where Murgle is exactly located at over here in the Ash Heap, in case you want to build around this cat. As you can see, you can find Murgle from Vault 76 right down here above Welch Station and a little below Mount Blair. Yeah, the cat's located right here on the map in the Ash Heap region. Figured I'd let you all know because I saw some of you asking in a previous video that I recently made over showing off the Junkyard Dog Companion. You guys were asking me how I got a cat at my camp, and well, this is how. But yeah, now let's go ahead and get into this tour of the finalized Murgle Scraptown camp. Now, I haven't finished the shelter here, but the camp on the outside is done. I am done with it. But yeah, speaking of the outside, let's go ahead and start with the outside frame of this camp. Surrounding this entire camp, I tried to make it feel like a settlement. So the whole camp is enclosed. It's supposed to feel like a safe haven for players to come to. As you can see, it's supposed to feel like a little town. And I didn't use any glitches whatsoever to add all of this. I am completely max budget though, I will say. And I feel like it flowed nicely. I really like how it ended up coming out. Some of the ways that I enclosed the camp is by using wall halves here. As you can see, I used two different wall halves, and I feel like it created a nice makeshift junk wall. There's also the junk fence too, which I just love the way these look. But these you have to purchase from the Atomic Shop. So if you don't have Atomic Shop points to spend like that, you can just simply use this makeshift wall that I got going on right here. It creates a nice scrappy wall, just like the junk fence. And it's honestly cheaper on your budget too, to use the two half walls. But yeah, oh, what the fudge? Oh, primal cuts spawn nearby. Freaking scared me. There's probably a primal cuts event going on. Yeah, there is. This is on my alternate character too. This isn't my main character. But yeah, as soon as I made this character, I made the camp over here. But anyways, carrying on with the wall details here. For this one, I stacked barricades here and added a gas station sign to block the opening right there. And then for a lot of the town, I used this wall, the defensive wall. And these are really expensive on your budget. So are the barricades. But yeah, luckily I made it work and it flowed all the way around the camp. I also used like parts of the building too to block the camp. As you can see, this building creates a wall itself to enclose the place. But anyways, that's enough with the outside. Let's make our way in here now. Just thought I'd show you the outside first for you guys to get the vibe of what you're entering in. But yeah, as you can see, when we first enter here, there's a scrap road that flows all the way through it, which I absolutely love the scrap road. It really flows with the junkyard theme that I got going on. Anyways, inside of here, I guess I'll go ahead and start off with going through the mess hall / food court area here. First off, I got my junkyard dog. That's right here, right by the mess hall area. And it's also right by the entrance, so it's as if it's like a guard dog too for the place. The junkyard dog blends right in to this junkyard camp. It flows perfectly. And there's my companion too, right there, Beckett. I got him set up right over here in the food court. And if you noticed, for the chairs, I try to use different kind of chairs. I don't like using like the same thing, and I don't like the chairs looking in perfect condition either. This place is supposed to feel like scavengers used what they could to make this place a thing. I really like making my camps like that. I feel like it suits the wasteland vibe a bit more. But yeah. Also, there's this contraption here, and this rad stag meat spawns on this down here. So, yeah, as you can see, there's fire that we added below it. There's some campfires down there. And there's a cooking station above it to make it feel like this is where you could actually cook at. And also there's a cooking stove right here next to the place too, with a campfire underneath it. I will say, I gotta give credit where credit is due. My buddy RadicalRux made this contraption going on right here above the rad stag meat to make it feel like an actual place where the meat's cooking. Gotta love it. Yeah, I didn't build all of this alone. I did have help here and there in different areas of this settlement. So I'll have the gamer tags down below in the description in case you're wondering who all helped build this place. But yeah, it's finally officially done. This is the last video I'm going to be making over this camp. It's time to move on from it. I just wanted to make a video over the final updated version of this place before I move on. I'm not going to delete the camp, but I'm going to move on from it and not update it anymore. I find myself continuing to update this place and not moving on and making a new one. I've spent, once again, way too much time creating this place. But yeah, inside of here, next to the mess hall / food court area, is a place where people can rest at. Nothing too extravagant going on in here. There's some couches people can sleep on. Some mattresses on the ground people could sleep on. And I like also how I got these picture frames set up in here too. Like, they just took the time scavenging these picture frames and just put them in here and didn't take the time to hang them up. This same picture frame actually is right outside of the coffee shop, right over there. It spawns there regularly in game. Like, I didn't add that over there. But yeah, I just added another one in here. Got the cat theme going on in this place just because, you know, I built this place just because of Murgle being here. But yeah, anyways, carrying on up here, this is supposed to feel like a radio communications area where they would broadcast out to people nearby and try to get people to come here to be safe. Yeah, as you can see, I made a makeshift microphone here. This is just an alarm clock flipped backwards on a conduit on top of a radio. It's supposed to be like a makeshift microphone. And we got a plushy cat talking into it. I was inspired by Bethesda with setting up this plushie how it is, because you know how Bethesda sets up their plushies around in game that you can find randomly. They got like the Toy Story vibe going on, like they're real or something. But yeah, got a cat talking into this microphone as if that's what they would be doing here. You know, talking into the microphone to try to find people nearby so they can come to this safe haven. Also set up a radio communications poster right here too, just to go with the theme of what this place is supposed to be here. Anyways, carrying on. Let's head on down and go back to the center of town. So, yeah, as you see, that's what the radio communications building looks like. Nothing too extravagant, but it gets the point across. It's the tallest building in here, and it has a satellite outside, as well as a generator that powers this place up. That's so cool how you can see Mount Blair off in the distance from here. But anyways, now let's go ahead and head on through the market district. As you can see, straight back, we got a little shop where you could purchase some things at. For pretend I got it like this snowman is the salesman here. And yeah, Mr. Pebbles in the background once again to match the cat theme going on through this camp. And over here, got my vending machine. And a trash can nearby, because why not? And yeah, that's all that's really going on right here at the market district. not too much. Anyways, right here, next to the market district, we got the medical place here to take care of the sick. We got only one bed in here for the sick because, well, it's not the biggest medical place, but hey, at least there's an area for where people can go to if they're sick at this settlement. But yeah, as you can see, the doctor's place here is made out of a CD shed, which blends well with the junkyard vibe. I think it really does blend nicely. And yeah, got a file cabinet in the back, a eye chart right here, another eye chart right here in the corner, some herbs on this shelf, and some herbs on the chemistry station too, as well as this neat little contraption here, the Scorched Beast Heart Specimen Capsule. I think it blends well within here, especially with the chemistry station. If you have a medical area at your camp, you gotta have the chemistry station with it. I gotta say, it blends nicely and makes sense because that's how you craft medical supplies in game. But yeah, this is the place where they take care of the sick within the settlement. Now let's go ahead and move on from this place and head out this way. This is like a back alleyway. As you can see, there's a porta potty here for people who have to go. I always have to add a porta potty or some kind of place where people can go to the bathroom at in my camps, just for immersive purposes. That's the reason why I like making my camps scrappy looking like this. It feels more like it belongs in the wasteland, like people used with what they could find to create the place. Also, I got a shelter right here, but I haven't made the shelter for this camp. Maybe I'll make the shelter for this camp one day, but I will say I'm officially done updating the camp in here. I think it is finally complete. It's time to stop messing with it. Oh, Prime Beast incoming. Uh-oh. Oh, I forgot. Prime Beast event spawns right by this place. Let me go ahead and turn that off real quick. Anyways, carrying on from the market district now, let's head on over to the coffee shop. Now, something here that I decided to do for this place that is already here when you come here, I decided to light it up a bit more. Now, these lights are already here, however, they don't work, so I hit some track lights around in this building to help it pop more. As you can see, I hit another track light over here. I also hit a track light behind the coffee shop sign to brighten up that too. At night, you could definitely see the difference. And also, I put a track light in here too to show all of the junk that spawns in this place. Plenty of goodies in here that you can loot when spawning into the camp. Also, there's a safe too that you can unlock. Got a bunch of goodies from this safe. Yeah, plenty of stuff that you can just loot when coming here to the camp. I also forgot to mention there's a safe outside of this place too that you can loot. In case you do make a camp here, it's nice to know about. It's hidden right here. It's actually a level 3 safe too. Let's see what I get from it. Nice. Some more technical data. Cool. I'm now over encumbered though. Just scrap this junk that I got. Anyways, carrying on with the tour, I added a open sign right here too. But like I mentioned before, this picture was already here. Huh, there's Murgle drinking out of his little cat bowl. Nice tool case. But yeah, you could see what I added around by the coffee shop. I created this makeshift sign too. It was a pain to get this set up how it is, but it finally worked out. I feel like it really flows with the Scraptown vibe I tried to get going on here. Gotta love this junkyard dog just walking around too. It feels like this thing definitely belongs. But anyways, carrying on. Further down this way, near the other side of this place, you can find the blacksmith's area, which has the armor workbench and weapons workbench here. By the way, not only did I try to get this camp to look nice, I also tried to make it so it's actually useful too. Like all the workbenches are around in this place somewhere or another. Tinker's workbench is over there in the market district. We got the chemistry station over there in the doctor's place. And we got the armor and weapons workbench right here in this place. And the cooking station is over in the food court area. try to get everything once again in here so it's an actual useful camp at the same time and not just for looks. But yeah, this is the decorations I got going on inside of this place here. A little safe back here. Try to make it feel immersive, like you would actually run across this place in the wasteland. Anyways, carrying on. Here's what the outside of this side of the camp looks like. Oh gosh, a cricket! From Primal Cuts. I don't got good armor on or anything. Alright. Did I just hear another cricket somewhere? Okay, no I didn't. Yeah, that's what this side looks like. There's a guard tower on this side. Oh, thirsty. Let me go ahead and take care of that with a survival syringe. Yeah. But yeah, that's what it looks like on the outside of it from this side. I did already give you a tour of the outside in the very beginning, so I don't really need to do that, but just thought I'd show you it once again. I love adding these billboards too for each side of the entrances to the settlement. I feel like it really helps complete the entrances to the settlement. And also, it looks like it's holding up the guard tower up there too. Which, speaking of the guard tower, let's go ahead and head on up there now. Which we can get back there by going right through this way from the back of the coffee shop here. And yeah, this leads up to the guard tower. As you can see, I added these stools that you can look over the fence line perfectly by sitting on them with. So it's like the guards would just chill up here and wait for people to come through and let them in, or decide not to let them in, depending on how they may act or seem. The people that are here are supposed to be good guys. They're supposed to be like a safe haven to keep people safe. That's what I was aiming for. But yeah, here's another point of view of sitting on the stool. Get a nice overview of the Scraptown from up here. Anyways, yeah. That's what I got going on for this camp that once again I took way too much time making. And another thing that I wanted to show y'all is how you can actually go in the coffee shop from the back. And there's some hidden loot too that you can get right here. A Luxo Brew coffee pot. That's a pretty rare junk item, I believe. And also there's some coffee cups up here too. Pretty awesome. It's a great spot to just loot too, if you do make a camp here. Each time you spawn in, you know, in a new server or whatnot, just loot everything and go scrap them. Also, be sure to get those safes too. But yeah, hopefully you guys enjoyed this camp tour over Murgle Scraptown, and maybe it possibly gave you some inspiration for something you could do with your camp. Yeah, I guess I'll start wrapping up this video, everybody. Thanks for taking the time, watching and listening. I'm out of here though. Until next time, peace. Murgle's still eating over here.